So after a few days in Yala, we are back on the road. We're now making the 2 to 3 hour journey to our first national park in Sri Lanka. We're off to Yala.
On how we're doing. We are having lunch in a local place, very fun. Much spicier here than anything we've had in Sri Lanka. There's also a lot of tiny little bones in the meat dishes, so we see why people eat with their hands and kind of pick it apart because it's a nightmare. And then a second update is that we can't actually get to our hotel.
One thing that happened just before we stopped is that the driver checked where we were actually staying, and it turns out we're actually staying on the other side of the national park, which I think he can't drive through. So we think, we're not sure because there is a language barrier here, we think we're being dropped off somewhere to be picked up by someone else. But who knows? We'll soon find out. Seems that we're changing to go into a jeep. Let's continue the journey.
Welcome to Yala National Park, and welcome to
the Mahura camp.
The Mahura camp, and our lovely campsite. Keep all the snakes and bugs out. So we've just arrived, and the lovely naturalists who greeted us told us first of all we've been upgraded. It's
supposed to be in Big Game Camp.
Yes.
But now we're here in Mahura.
Mahura. So it's a nicer tent. Very quick tent tour, shall we? There you go. This is it. No, so we've got
so nice.
Beautiful tent. Leopard, which hopefully we're going to see tomorrow because apparently there's lots of leopards in Yala National Park. Fingers crossed. We've got a cute little bed. Feels very solid. Bed test. Ooh. Whee. And then we actually have a bathroom in the tent.
This is very luxury. So cool.
Yeah. Shower, toilet, sink. Yeah, we've got everything we need here. We've got power, lights. We've got a fan because it is warmer here than it has been. Yes. And they're going to come pick us up at 5:45 for tea time and sundowners. And then we've got a barbecue at 7:30. It's fantastic. It's like we're in South Africa. This makes me really happy.
Whilst we've been in Yala the whole time, which was cool, we've been very, very excited about this activity, so we can't wait for tomorrow morning's game drive to hopefully, as Steph said, see a leopard, see some animals, see some elephants, and this little luxury glamping thing.
Woohoo!
Pretty amazing.
Oh, I can't believe we're only staying one night. I'm so sad now.
It's quite sad, isn't it?
I'm already sad about leaving this place.
Now let's turn that fan on.
Very good timing. It just started pouring down, but it's so nice sitting here, hearing the rain on the tent, out in nature. So we're here having our afternoon tea, and it's delightful, and the rain is coming down. We've definitely, over the last kind of 3 weeks in Sri Lanka, the best times and the times that we've most enjoyed have been when we get out of the towns, out of the cities, and we're in nature. One of the things that we haven't loved is whenever we are in a town or a city, there's just a lot of cars, tuk-tuks, just fumes that you're breathing in constantly because they're all quite old cars. So yeah, it's definitely really nice to just get out of all of that and into nature. We're really enjoying the camp. We've already seen some beautiful birds, some monkeys, and we've got a beautiful view here to enjoy what isn't a sundowner, but it's it's the end of the day. I don't know how to describe a sundowner when there is no sundown to see. But that's what we're doing, essentially.
It's a day ender.
It's a day ender.
A rainy day ender.
We're at our private dinner table. It's beautiful. We're going to enjoy some beautiful grilled meat that we've just walked past. We're just sitting here, the stars are out, listening to nature. Couldn't be happier. So this is the third course. We think this is the main one and the last one, but we don't know. We're going to enjoy this and then go to bed very early, as soon as we can, because we have a very early wake-up call tomorrow.
It's 5 a.m. Time to start the day. What's going on here then?
Been delivered some coffee. I have 5 minutes to drink it, so what comes up? Oh!
Do you want a torch?
Oh no.
Don't talk. It's like a horror movie. How's the coffee?
It's very bad coffee.
Buddy. So the gates have been swung open. The park opens at 6, which is right now. And they're about to head in. We think we're the only people in our little jeep, which is fun.
Let's go on safari. It's so cool.
The safari has begun.
With a pig.
What's on the hit list today then? What do you want to see?
So you can see bear here, which I really want to see. Elephant, obviously. Crocodile, very exciting. Lots of fun birds. Turtles. And leopard. But I don't think we're going to see a leopard. I'm not sure how this is going to work. So we've been on quite a lot of safaris when we've gone to South Africa. And you know, you have an open car, you have a ranger who you chat to, he tells you stuff. We haven't had any interaction with our driver. We can't talk to him, he can't talk to us because they're in the front cab. I have no idea how this is going to work. How do we tell him if we see something or if he sees something? It's also quite strange because it has a 6 to 6 policy, so it'll only open at 6 and close at 6. But leopards you can only see at night. They're pretty nocturnal. So we're not going to do any leopards. It's an elephant.
Munch, munch, munch.
They are smaller than African elephants.
Fun fact.
Wild peacock. We've been hearing them so much and I haven't seen them. Amazing. So, wait, I can tell you, this is a painted stork.
Oh, that's funny.
There's a crocodile over there. We didn't even. We're looking at the bloody stork.
That was so funny. He was just washing his little head. So I'm an idiot. I thought there were 2 crocodiles.
Then you were like, there were 3. There's 5. You got 1 on that side, also in the shower. 2, main shower guy. 3 up there, mini shower guy. 4 out there in the beach. And then you can't really see, but in the middle, he just came up. There's another one underwater. He's having a bath.
There's some very brave birds.
Alright, so they're not having a shower. They've got their mouths open, little fish fall into their mouths. Work efficiently, not... what is it?
Work smarter, not harder.
Work smarter, not harder. These crocodiles know what to do.
We've only been in the national park for about 10 minutes and we've already seen elephant, crocodile, stork, fish, grey heron, and that peacock.
He's just sitting there.
Yeah.
The stork is just there like, what am I even doing? Can't catch anything. Look, there's a deer, there's a deer.
Oh. Oh. On his own.
Lapwing. Red coated lapwing.
Just stop.
Wild buffalo.
We're not gonna see any leopards.
We saw a leopard.
Yeah.
I've only ever seen a leopard in a tree like 200 metres away, and I've done that twice in South Africa. We just saw one cross the road in front of us, casually.
So lucky, we could not be happier.
And also he was saying that you could get like 200, 300 cars driving past, never seeing a leopard, and then one time. So, I made peace with the fact that we weren't going to see one.
And it's just us.
Yeah, there wasn't like a whole contingent of cars.
Also, for the first time ever, I spotted it.
Yeah, you did. I was like a chump looking in the trees. Should have looked on the road.
By the way, that is the ocean. That is exactly like how you eat chips. Just such need to just get them in. No stopping to actually chew. So we've got a lovely elephant on the road.
They did say that he's in a fighting mood. So very happy. Like African elephant, I've never seen an elephant just stand. Like, he's not being outwardly aggressive, but he's also not leaving. He's just standing there. And now the cars are trying to get him to move, which I think is also a little bit stupid. I don't know.
He's gone. So I wore appropriate clothing today, my Sri Lanka elephant t-shirt.
Brilliant. We may have to go another way because the elephant won't move for us.
Little break, time for some breakfast and some tea.
Yep.
I'm actually completely starving.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm very much satiated by the animals we've seen.
Well, we've actually only got one more thing to see officially.
Of all the big names, the fact we've seen a leopard is crazy, so the only thing we need to see now is a bear.
Yeah. It's okay if we don't. That'd be nice.
Are you?
So there's roti, sandwiches, these little fried things, a little onion dip, fruit. Pretty good. So we've got another 2.5 hours left or so. We're probably going to put the camera down now and just enjoy it. The next time you see us, we'll either be back at the camp, or if something amazing appears or happens, like a bear, that's the next thing you'll see. So first interjection before we get back to the camp, we saw a leopard in a tree and it was so far away. But here's some footage of us looking through binoculars, you can just about see it.
Yeah, it's chilling on a tree. There's now a huge number of cars everywhere and people, and it's not as special as it was this morning.
See you next time we see anything interesting. Okay, back at the camp again.
Yeah. Incredible game drive. That was brilliant. Everything we could hope for. No bear, but everything else.
The reason we actually came to Yala in the first place is because we heard it was one of the largest leopard population, and we saw two, very luckily.
Yeah.
One just to ourselves. It was amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Generally, we were quite lucky in a lot of different reasons. It was only us and our little Jeep.
Yep. This campsite is really close to the entrance compared to a lot of others, which meant we got into the park and we had it basically all to ourselves for a long time before then slowly throughout the morning you saw more and more cars. But overall, we were on our own most of the time.
Amazing.
Great. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think I mentioned potentially in the Jeep already. It is coming from South Africa and having grown up going to game safaris. You've been on a few with me now. It is a very different experience. If you've done that before, you can't really expect the same thing. I think the main problem was that the guides and the drivers were separate to us. So there wasn't really easy communication. I think that was the only issue. We kind of had to if we saw something, we had to shout a few times. If they saw something, we didn't understand half the time what they were trying to tell us.
Yeah, I think in South Africa you just get a bit more information, a bit more of a relationship with your game driver. It doesn't take away from the fact we still saw everything apart from bears, so the guys did a really good job. Anyway, we need to go now because we only have 10 minutes to quickly pack. Okay, let's go to the beach.
Okay, so it is indeed true. We are at the beach. We have an incredible hotel room and the best view from our balcony. Look at this. So we're going to sit here with our welcome drinks. Lovely granadilla passion fruit punch. Do you want to say where we are?
So Steph can't remember or pronounce it. We're in Unawatuna, right near to Gaul,
Yeah.
where there's the famous lighthouse, which you can see over there.
Wow, what a lighthouse, wow. Yeah, so we're here for only 2 days, just a little bit of beach time before we have to fly back. Let me quickly show you the room, because it's great. So, let me just... Hello. We are at the Xylan Sunset Hotel. We think we get a really good sunset view from the balcony, which is exciting. So we've got a fantastic big room. Da, 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 da. Very cool industrial bathroom, toilet, sink, shower, everything accounted for. We really hope the shower has hot water and water pressure, because the last couple of places have not had that. Very quick bed test. Ooh, wee. Oh, this is a very nice big four-poster bed. Oh, all right. So, yeah, we're gonna enjoy our little drink and then we're gonna go for some lunch.
So we're here on Unawatuna Beach. Looks pretty idyllic to me. But Steph is very hungry, so first things first. And through the power of editing, we do have lunch. It was not as quick as it seems because Steph had basically a mental breakdown trying to choose which restaurant we're going to go to. But we're here and there's a beautiful view of the beach. So nice to be at the beach again. Nice little relax. Now we're gonna head back and get ready for some sunset from our hotel, which should be amazing. Also, do you like my long hair? Weirdly, we think with our plans for next year, which could obviously change, this might be our last time actually at a beach, which is crazy to think. So we've definitely enjoyed it.
Last time at a beach ever.
Whilst we're travelling. Okay, so we're back on our veranda, our balcony outside of our room.
Yeah.
This brings an end to our Sri Lanka trip. We've got another day here tomorrow near Gaul, which we're just going to kind of have for ourselves, have a nice day, and not film anything. This will be the last thing we're filming in 2021. I think everyone will be watching this video in January 2022, so Happy New Year. Hope you've been having a great 2022 so far.
Yeah.
Christmas was good, wasn't it? Did you have a good Christmas?
I hope so.
I did. I had a really good Christmas. Yeah. What were your
Shut up. Stop talking.
What were your hair?
Sri Lanka has been incredible. Highlights for me, definitely Sigiriya, just going up on the rock, number one, but also just the place, the hotel that we stayed at was incredible, and the nature, beautiful.
For me, I really loved Nuwara. It was maybe a bit too cold for Steph. His nickname is Little England, but it was really, really beautiful. The World's End hike was amazing, and we had that bunch of puppies next door to our hotel, which honestly was incredible. Also, shout out to the amazing dogs at the top of Little Adams Peak as well.
Yeah.
Also amazing. Basically, dogs have outweighed anything else we've experienced in Sri Lanka.
And then finally, I think the safari game lodge that we just did yesterday at Yala was incredible. I can't believe it was this morning that we saw two leopards.
It was literally this morning for us.
I know, craziness. So yeah, we're watching the beautiful sunset. Next up is hopefully some very exciting stuff. Very different area of the world, very different climate. Everything's going to be different.
Yeah, we're going to a continent we've never been to before, which is very exciting.
Yeah.
So, we will see you next one. Bye!
Bye!